Yo, what is going on Instagram on an early Saturday morning? 3:30 in the morning where I am. Coming at y'all Central Standard Time. I'm right around the Houston, Texas area here in the United States. And I wanted to drop in, explain, eye to eye, put on the stuff, and look you right across the screen and explain to you why I do this, why I go so hard for the self-care, why I'm talking about yoga every 4 to 6 hours, why it's 3:30 in the morning and I have not done my yoga because I did my last round of yoga at 12. I'm doing it every 4 to 6 hours. That means self-care, I gotta slow down. I can't do another round that quick because when I start to get worn out and beat down, it will all come back and I will pay for it later. So instead, I've already done my manifestation. And that skips the entire reason why I'm up so early. Why is it that I'm up at 2:30? Why am I talking to y'all now at 3:30? While I go to bed after 12, and it's all because I have this condition, primary progressive multiple sclerosis. So it causes chronic pain. It's an autoimmune disease. It's just, my body is attacking the central nervous system. I'm at the primary progressive stages, so I have these spasms, chills, temperature stuff. It gets wild out. It's obvious that I've lost control of my legs. It's not as obvious that I'm losing control of my arm. I'm losing control of one eye. All of that brings in a non-stop fear, a non-stop clock over your head of shit that you want to get done, shit you want to have done before you can't go any further. And going any further doesn't always mean death. For me, going any further means at some point I'll be confined to the bed and then there's less that I can do. That's an entirely different lifestyle that I want to be ready for. I don't want that lifestyle. I know there are couples and I know there are people who have succeeded from that point. I talked to a queen in London who, from a hospital bed, has built a business making over $100,000 a year. That's amazing shit. That's amazing shit. But when you're coming from being somebody who could do everything, could do the walk, could do the talk, I was rocking and rolling. I was quote unquote normal. And to go through this and to feel yourself going through this, Rob, what's going on with you, man? Salute to you, King. And to feel yourself going through this can get extremely depressing, man. This is, like I'm telling you, the clock over your head is non-stop. I'm in the bed at 12. I'm supposed to be doing yoga every 4 to 6 hours, but I can't even do the yoga. Minor, what's going on with you? But I can't even do the yoga and everything like that. I just gotta wait on that. And this is why I go so hard about the self-care, dog. Like, I can't stop with the self-care because the clock is over my head. It doesn't stop. I'll be at the next stage, and after that next stage comes the people having to wipe your ass and everything for you. And after that stage comes the people having to feed you. All this shit is coming on quick. It's coming on quick. And as much yoga as I'm doing, I can still feel myself getting worse. As much as I'm getting better at the yoga, I can still feel myself getting worse. It's slowing down for sure. Like, I know if I didn't do anything, I know if I didn't do any of the self-care, if I didn't do any of the meditation, if I didn't do any of the gratitude journaling, I would be in a dark ass place. I really would. Because the kids have stuff going on. My daughter had her first dance last night. I want to take pictures. Like, I want to take pictures and do stuff with the dance. Like, I want to I want to be a part of it. But I'm on the floor from doing yoga, and nobody has time to take daddy's camera and take a few pictures. She doesn't have time to stop and let me get a picture real quick. Nobody has time to take the disabled guy's camera and phone and, take some pictures of it for me. Share stuff all throughout the night. Talk about it. Except to the person that asks for the pictures and can't get the pictures. Things like that will drive you to an insanely dark place. It'll have you overthinking things, replaying memories over and over again. Why couldn't somebody just take my camera and take pictures? It'll have you overthinking things. Nobody has time to hang out with me? Like, can't nobody do shit with me? And that's why I'm so big on this self-care. Because without this self-care, without the non-stop checking on my damn self, without the non-stop looking at the screen and telling myself what to do, telling myself to do your manifestations, telling myself it's going better, telling myself about the good things going on, writing that down. All of this is a chronicle, is a journal of things going well, because you're not going to write down the bad shit. So as I process and I go throughout the day and I go and I make it till tomorrow, and you just wash away the emotions of earlier, and you're just cognizant over what you're writing down now. So I can write down now how grateful I am that I fell asleep fully clothed. In the bed, sheets on and everything, I fell asleep fully clothed. And that's because I knew when I laid down that my physical condition would not allow me to sleep longer than a couple of hours. I'm going to have spasms. Sometimes I fall out the bed with the spasms. I bang my head on stuff with the spasms. It's nonstop. It's nonstop. I just don't want to wake anybody else up. So I'm grateful for that, number one. I don't wake anybody else up, because if I wake somebody else up, that's when they ask the questions. People have to check on me, and I won't ever get back to just doing me for a while. I mean, that's number one. I'm grateful I didn't wake anybody else up. I'm grateful I already had on my clothes, of course, because it's cold as hell in the house to me. And I have this disease with multiple sclerosis. So not only do I have the seizures and I fall out the bed and I shake and it's nonstop with the spasm and I do all this kind of stuff, that happens. I have temperature sensitivity. So if the house gets the temperature is less than 70, 71 degrees, the spasms happen more. If the temperature is over, I don't know, about 80, 87, 88, then I'll pass out because of the illness. Dog, I'm trying to tell you, man, this illness sucks. And that's why I dive and I'm so big and I repeat this self-care over and over and over and over again. It is as much about helping you all as it is about reminding myself. Because as much as I'm writing what's going good, there are times I can't write because my hands are shaking too much. So instead, I just come live. And then I can record these lives and play back these lives and remind my damn self that it's going good. And that's why I do this intake, and I'm so real with this self-care all the fucking time. Because for me, the darkness, the clock, the physical conditions, the shaking, the pain, the nerve damage, it's nonstop, man. And if I don't actively talk about self-care, if I'm not actively doing self-care, then I'm in a dark spot, worried about how bad it's going to get. And that's what makes me the best coach for you. Because I understand dark thoughts as much as you do. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. It's Kendrick Avant. I'm your agent of gratitude because I can slide into any situation and share these stories of gratitude. How a gratitude journal can make you a better person, a better parent, a better spouse, a better communicator, a better leader. So if you're struggling with these dark thoughts, if these negative thoughts keep overplaying in your head, if you can't get away from that imposter syndrome, come talk to me. Join my Mindset Over Bullshit University. $49 for the rest of 2022. That price will only go up as people learn and understand that this gratitude journal, that writing and recording and keeping these why statements, revisiting these why statements, sharing this why statement is what takes you from the darkness to the light. It's what helps make you the better, the communicator, and the best version of you. I got here because of the disabilities. I got here because of the limitations. I got here because I can't go anywhere else. Calgon's not taking me away. I can't call an Uber just to scoop me up. There's nowhere I can go for help but to me. That's why this gratitude journal, this process, this journey, this practice is exactly what you need. Y'all be pretty, stay grateful. I salute you. If you have any questions, contact me at kendrickavant.com, mindsetoverbullshit.com, allthingsonelove.com. I'm out.